Hello everyone, and let's go. So in this part of the course, you're going to understand more about HTML and the main structure of a HTML file. What is this structure, how you can use the structure, and how you can understand better the structure of HTML files, and how does it work. So first thing that I'm going to do, and you also need to do if you want to get through this and follow this example, is to open a folder inside of Visual Studio Code, and after open this folder, you will create a file with this name here, index.html. You don't need to create this folder called structure here. Just ignore this. You can create in any place that you want. Just create this file called index.html, right? Let me just zoom in here so you can see better the name and everything. And there's many different ways that you can create a perfect HTML structure by here, right? The first one is to write HTML, and you will see this guy here, HTML5, and you probably see here Emmet abbreviation. And just to understand what is this Emmet here, Emmet is an intelligence here from the Visual Studio Code that helps you to auto create or auto implement something. You just need to write the right letter and he will create everything for you. This is the Emmet abbreviation that will help you a lot here in Visual Studio Code. This Emmet abbreviation here, you will create this Emmet, the second one. You create all the structure of a basic HTML file that we need to. So I will click on that, right? And I have this basic HTML structure here. This is the basic HTML structure, and I'm going to explain you how this structure actually means, right? That is the basic structure of HTML. You probably saw when I entered in a website and I showed you the HTML structure that with a body and a head. Well, let me just explain you here. The first line of code is the doc type HTML. This first line of code is just explaining the type of document that we have here. That is a document called HTML. Right, we have documents that can be PDF, docx, or videos, or PNGs and everything else, but this one is a doc from type .html, right? Doc type HTML. The HTML language that he's saying here is this document is in English. I can put ETBR from Brazil or UAL from Europe, but I will leave here with this one from English. The other part of the structure is the head. And you can see that I have a body inside of the HTML. So the main structure of a HTML has a head and a body. The head is where the things happen behind the scenes that make this guy works perfectly, and the body is everything that is visible inside of a HTML file. I will show you very quickly here how this works, but the head is everything that happens behind the scenes. You can see the meta char set, the meta name, the content, with initial scale, the width with the device width, the UTF-8, the title, and everything else. And these guys are not visible, just this one, and I will show you where he's visible. And the body is everything that is visible inside of a web page, right? So if I write like my name here, this will be visible in a web page if I access a web page. Let's say that will access a website. This is the my name content that I wrote on my code, right? Let me just, yes, this is the my name that I write on my code inside of Visual Studio Code. Inside of body, this is the visible part. The title is the one that is here, up here. I don't think that you will see, but you can see document writing here. I think this is the title, right? So this is the main structure of a HTML file. But you will learn more about the text and the tags and everything else in another video.